Long finance is a convention that gives loaning collection, yield age, and protection on the Ethereum blockchain. In basic terms, YORN furnishes clients with a wide cluster of DeFi choices that we'll additionally investigate later, primarily making high-return farming open to everybody. The task has accumulated a ton of consideration since its send-off in July of 2020, in any event, topping out at more than $90,000 in 2021. Long finance can be difficult to comprehend for amateurs in the DeFi space. Hell, even I needed to put in several hours going down the deep, dark hole to figure out how it functions, so we should separate it a tad, will we? Long finance is most popular for its vault item. It's been their principal selling point. Clients can store crypto resources in vaults and procure a yield from it. Store CHAINLINK, LINK, for instance, and with vaults, you will acquire link from it. Furthermore, the profits aren't by any minor, and at times they might actually reach 70 to 80%. The interaction with which YORN accomplishes these astounding returns is very confounded, so we'll attempt to separate however much we can. The first is to store a crypto resource, then the Savvy contract involves it as guarantee and gets stable coins in its place. Long then utilizes these stable coins to find and put resources into yield cultivating potential open doors, consequently moving the assets and rebalancing the speculation once new conditions emerge. The convention will consequently change over the benefits back to the symbolic you stored. What's more, YORN to be totally decentralized implies that the local area holds power. All the vault yield amplifying techniques are planned and casted a ballot by the local area. The situation attempts to limit a dreary issue for the DeFi people group, gas charges. Truth be told, by utilizing vaults, your gas expenses will be essentially limited than what they would be assuming you did everything all alone. With YORN, the convention will move your crypto resources among the main DeFi loaning convention stages. For the most part, Compound, DAI-DX, and AVE are undeniably advanced to procure clients the most noteworthy conceivable yield. Long finance has today developed so much that YORN can't just dump every one of your assets in a single pool. Assuming it did, that would radically change the yield. Today YORN tracks down the ideal designation of your assets by continually moving and adjusting in light of clients adding and pulling out from pools. You could, obviously, utilize a stage like AVE and supply the liquidity yourself, yet you'd need to continually screen it. Procure tackles this dreary issue and makes liquidity cultivating much more available and straightforward for the typical financial backer. Destroy, a DeFi item that permits clients to change over crypto pools in a matter of moments. Just zap in one more pool. Users on the stage have 5 stable coins available to them: BUST, DAI, USDC, USDT, and TUST. Zap can change over that into the y.curve.fi or bust.curve.fi pools. What's more, they can likewise zap out of the pools into the accessible stable coins. Cover a newly added highlight that guarantees clients from misfortunes coming about because of hacks or bugs to Ethereum Shrewd agreements. Everything is conceivable through a decentralized protection model based on the Ethereum blockchain and is coordinated with a task called Nexus Mutual. The utilization case for this task is astonishing, so obviously, it merits 5 brings up of 5. The organizer behind YORN Finance is a man notable to the DeFi space, Andre Cronje. Brought into the world in South Africa, Cronje has been around DeFi throughout recent years and has accomplished very nearly a faction status. Besides the fact that he made a fabulous task, YORN Finance. However, he likewise sent off it in the most ideal manner. As a matter of fact, at send-off, every one of the tokens had been circulated to the liquidity suppliers, and none were locked away for the organizer and his group. A move that hardened him as a DeFi decent. You were unable to request any better. Starting today, he guarantees he is not generally effectively engaged with each day of YORN Finance, yet he actually is viewed as a kind of figurehead to the local area. As we referenced previously, colleagues are engineers that the local area leader powers have conceded for a restricted measure of time. Also, the framework is demonstrating to work ponders. Long Finance has immaculate essentials, scoring 20/20 by our models. Everything is great. What's more, That is not a regular event, especially with mid-cap altcoins. In any case, we should take a gander at the cost, will we? At the hour of composing, Yearn Finance has quite recently plunged beneath $50,000. The venture has a market cap of around $1.800.0000, the 58th greatest. Long Finance and comparable tasks, for example, Badger DAO amidst a publicity cycle. Liquidity cultivating and blockchain resource tokenization will be the focal point of consideration in the crypto world for the next years. Such undertakings like this will explode, especially in the event that they have a few extraordinary basics. Long Finance is as of now progressively being the TVL, complete worth locked, is around $3.600.0000, which is generally 2 times greater than the market cap. Preferably, the market cap TVL proportion ought to be around 1 to 1. So the image is clear, FI at this cost is underestimated. So consequently, I consider Yearn Finance to be an extraordinary venture. Furthermore, I foresee that FI will come to the $120K, $150K territory before the year's over and contacting $500,000 by 5. Assume that crypto yield cultivating goes standard significantly further from now on and arrives at the typical financial backer, assuming conventional moderate speculations position. All things considered, anything is possible for an undertaking like Yearn Finance. This isn't monetary counsel. I'm just offering my viewpoints, and you shouldn't put together your speculation choice with respect to them. Continuously do all necessary investigation and exchange capably. Long Finance Cost Forecast 2025. In view of the information and contentions spread out over, a cost of FI token in 2025 could be in the $200K, $500K territory. A drawn-out sensible gauge. $300,000 Yearn Finance cost expectation 2030. We are as yet not certain if Yearn Finance and comparative venture really do have a drawn-out future, and FI token could be worth 0 of every 2030, as the undertaking probably won't exist by then. At that point, odds are 50 to 50 in our eyes for that to occur. Notwithstanding, in the event that FI keeps its place at the highest point of the yield-cultivating pecking order, it could arrive at $1 million per token. Is Yearn Finance worth putting resources into? Long Finance is a wise speculation for the present moment when the market is in the bull run. Generally these sorts of more up-to-date projects do unprecedented well when the by and large crypto market is in the green and they outflank other better-known projects by a ton. In any case, make a point to leave them in time, as they will generally get a beating during going and bear market cycles. For what reason will Yearn Finance